This is Tiffany from iHeartArtBlog.com, and I am hosting this week's Mix-Ability Challenge over at SplitCoastStampers.com. So I'm challenging everybody out there to use gel medium and scraps of pattern paper to create a scene collage. And by scene collage, I mean a scene that would be something similar to a painting or a picture. It's all open to interpretation, so just make it your own. Let's begin. So we all have paper scraps. You have paper scraps from your 12 by 12 paper and your 6 by 6 paper. I have a ton of the old Lawn Fawn bright side paper, and I am going to be creating a collage scene. And this is a freestyle scene collage, and I think this is probably the easiest collage to make. And of course, we'll be using the Faber-Castell Design Memory Craft gel medium. This is simply used as a binder or an adhesive. It's similar to Mod Podge or even regular Elmer's glue. And nowadays, a lot of stamp companies offer stamps with coordinating dies. And this is Lawn Fawn's Sunny Skies stamp set with their Lawn Cuts dies. So we'll be using that to create a fun scene. And as I mentioned before, I have a ton of paper scraps. So I have them in the 6 by 6 form and the 12 by 12 form, and that's Bright Side from Lawn Fawn. You'll also need something to stamp with. I highly recommend using the Stampers Big Brush pens in black. This is a good India ink that will hold up to other mediums once it's dry. You could also doodle your shapes too. And you'll need something to scrape down all the air bubbles, and it's just by Ranger. It's a scraper, handy scraper. If you don't have the Stampers Big Brush pen in black, you can also use VersaFine, and I'm pretty sure many of you have that as well. So let's begin. So what is gel medium? Gel medium is pretty much a very thick, colorless liquid, and it's used in mixed media projects as a glue, as a color extender, and also as a protective finish. You can see right here on the bottle that it also holds its form when it's dry, and it's a semi-gloss. So pretty much it's in a glue or a binder that works well with other mediums. So first you're just going to stamp the images on the pattern paper scraps that you want. Now you can use the coordinating dies, the lawn cuts, to cut them out, or if you have fine detail scissors, go ahead and fussy cut them out. So at this point, before we adhere our layers with the gel medium, you can go ahead and tint it if you'd like to. I'm going to use my Art Grip Aquarelle watercolor pencils to tint the paper. The last thing I want to do with the paper piecing is doodle a hill on this scrap piece of green, and I'm just using my Pitt Artist pen in black, and you want to use a medium tip or whatever tip will match your stamps. So my scene collage is going to be 4.5 square inches, and I want to tint this blue like a sky. So I'm just using my Gelato Once it's dry, we're going to stamp our sentiment in the archival ink. Again, you can use your Stamper's Big Brush pen or you can use VersaFine. Now we can start putting down the layers with the gel medium. And I'm going to adhere that hill first. So I'm just going to use a foam brush to apply it. This is what it will look like. And now you can add another coat of gel medium on top to seal your collage. So here's my card all finished. Again, this was Tiffany from iHeartArtBlog.com sharing with you the Mix-Ability Challenge MIX15 called Scene Scraps. I hope you'll join us. Thanks for watching.